It's been 10 years since John Cullen coached boys basketball in Canfield. Since then, he's worked for the YSU women's team and is now head coach of the South Range boys. But tonight, Canfield honored Cullen for the 28 years he spent there by renaming its basketball floor the John Cullen Court. He was not supposed to know what was happening, and as he walked across the basketball floor at Canfield High School, former coach John Cullen seemed genuinely surprised.
Well, I had no idea what this was. I just came here. I was on my way to Springfield. I said, I'll stop in real quick after the JV game. It's pretty amazing.
After figuring out what was happening, Cullen walked toward the home side where many of his former players were standing and where John Cullen Court had been freshly painted.
We talk to him yearly. There's a kid from California that flew in, so everybody's excited about this moment. The big thing was keeping it a surprise.
Canfield Mayor Richard Duffett read a proclamation.
We hereby declare Friday, February 21st, 2020 as John Cullen Day in the city of Canfield.
In that proclamation were some of Cullen's statistics. Over 500 career wins, including a 433 and 186 record during his 28 years at Canfield. And here's another stat that shows how he instilled a love for the game.
I have 55 players or coaches that are coaching for me now.
One of whom is TODD Starkey, the women's coach at Kent State.
He had a huge influence on me choosing basketball as a career path. He was like a second father to me.
The naming of the John Cullen floor came before the rivalry game with Poland, and Poland head coach Ken GRISDALE was among those who congratulated Cullen for the honor. GRISDALE's first job was an assistant under Cullen.
He just fascinated me with basketball and the way he could relate to kids, and I am what I am a lot because of the time that I had with him.
Coach Cullen says he will retire when it's no longer important to the kids or when he's not healthy enough to do it, and he doesn't expect that to happen anytime soon.